Hi there, Lee Griggs, Arnold, rendering specialist at Autodesk, and I just want to go through this very cool bedroom and corridor scene by the CartoonFactory. I'll put a link in the description. Okay, so we've got a scene here, and it's being lit by 4 area lights and a sunlight. I'll just select those so we can see them clearer. Okay, so there's the sun directional light, ceiling light, wall light, window fill, and window. And I've given them AOV light grade names, the same as the names in the outliner, so we can use them with the light imager mixer. So let's start off an Arnold render view. Okay, so I'm just going to disable the imager denoise optics and look at the light mix imager. So you can see it's brought in the light groups from the lights that we created earlier. So now I can solo the lights individually. Or I can disable them, turn them on and off. So I'm just going to change the camera so you can get a better idea. And let's create a snapshot, and then we can compare and contrast the lighting. So if I just maybe want to reduce the ceiling lighting down a bit, the wall lighting, and then we can compare the two. So the imager light mixer helps you to create lighting variations quickly and easily. And then if we want to go back to original settings, we can always hit the reset button. We're getting some noise in the corner here. We could increase the camera IA sampling settings, do region render, shift drag the area we want to focus on, and do a snapshot. What we can do is use either the lighting here or the diagnostics and ignore textures under feature overrides. So we can just focus on the sampling rather than being distracted by any sort of textures. Okay, so we could increase the camera A samples, and if we go back to 3, you can see we've improved the noise considerably. So that's GPU rendering. If you want to use CPU rendering, go to the System tab, change the render device to CPU. Typically with interiors, we want to increase the diffuse samples to reduce the indirect noise. So again, a snapshot, increase the diffuse to 5. See, we're starting to improve the noise in the indirectly lit areas. If we're not sure where the noise is coming from, we can also create an indirect AOV, see where the indirect noise is coming from, and go into the AOV list, we can see the noise there. So maybe you want to increase it even further, increase the diffuse samples even further to reduce the noise. But be wary, this will add to your render times. So finally, there's the Arnold noise denoiser imager, which we can enable, which is a high quality denoiser. And if we zoom into an area, compare it to, that's the optics denoiser, you can see it's keeping a lot of the detail in the wooden texture floor. Okay, so there's some tips for rendering interiors in Arnold. Thanks for watching. Bye.